Kamala Harris has announced her vice presidential nominee running mate. She has chosen Tim Walz, who's the governor of Minnesota, and the internet has wasted no time reacting, labeling the pairing creepy. The Harris campaign released another very staged video announcing the VP pick.
Hi, this is Tim.
It's Kamala Harris. Good morning, Governor.
Good morning, Madam Vice President.
Listen, I want you to do this with me. Let's do this together. Would you be my running mate and let's get this thing on the road?
I would be honored, Madam Vice President.
The joy that you're bringing back to the country, the enthusiasm that's out there, it'll be a privilege to take this with you across the country.
Well, let me tell you, I have just the utmost respect for you. I have really enjoyed our work together. You understand our country. You have dedicated yourself to our country in so many different and beautiful ways. And we're going to do this. We're going to win. And we're going to unify our country and remind everyone that we are fighting for the future for everyone. So let's get out there and get this done, okay?
Let's do it. Do the work in front of us. Let's win this thing.
That's right. All right, buddy. I'll see you soon. Take care. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Commentators jumped on the video, slamming it for being creepy. This commentator said, "You all call JD Vance weird and then do this." Harris and Walz quickly made their first public appearance together, which commentators called creepy.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening.
Another commentator said, "We can't listen to 4 more years of this." Walz wasted no time playing politics, slamming Donald Trump immediately.
Donald Trump sees the world a little differently than us. First of all, he doesn't know the first thing about service. He doesn't have time for it because he's too busy serving himself. Again and again and again, Trump weakens our economy to strengthen his own hand. He mocks our laws. He sows chaos and division. And that's to say nothing of his record as president. He froze in the face of the COVID crisis. He drove our economy into the ground. And make no mistake, violent crime was up under Donald Trump.
But the Trump campaign hit back immediately, releasing a brutal ad exposing chief weirdo Tim Walz.
What could be weirder than signing a bill into law that requires schools to stock tampons in boys' bathrooms? Or weirder than signing legislation allowing minors to receive sex change operations? Try electing the man who signed those bills Vice President of the United States. Enter Chief Weirdo Tim Walz. As governor of Minnesota, Walz supported legislation that endangers minors, hurts women, and puts radical ideology ahead of common sense. Now Kamala wants Walz to enforce those laws on a national scale. Tim Walz, too weird, too radical.
Conservative commentators jumped on the bandwagon too, releasing videos showing Walz's failures as governor. Commentator Byron Donalds labelled Walz a radical progressive on Fox News.
That is the weakest answer from Nancy Pelosi. The reason why she had to pause is because she knows that Tim Walz is a radical progressive. Look, Tim Walz agrees with Nancy Pelosi. He agrees, obviously, with Kamala Harris that what we must have in our country are massively open borders. Tim Walz signed into law driver's licenses for illegal immigrants in Minnesota. He wanted health care for illegal immigrants in Minnesota. This guy is incredibly left-wing.
Megyn Kelly also came out swinging, saying Tim Walz signed a bill that lets the state take away your kids if you do not agree to sterilize them and chop off their body parts in the name of gender-affirming care. So if your 14-year-old is sad but thinks it's gender confusion and you object to castrating him, the state takes custody. And another commentator exposed Walz's very liberal views on abortion, revealing a video showing the governor signing abortion up until the moment of birth.
It is law.
The new VP was also slammed for his response to the Minnesota riots, with many saying he's incapable of leading. And another commentator revealed the aftermath of the riots, saying this isn't Iraq, this is Minnesota under Tim Walz as governor. This is America if they win. Trump 2024 is the only way. And in another shocking video, the commentator exposed Walz for changing the Minnesota flag to a Somalian flag before a speech.
All right, ready. Whoa, wait a minute. There, that's better.